Welcome to Attican Plays Railroad Corporation. All right, hi, this is Attican and welcome to Railroad Corporation Series 3, Episode 8, also known as Mission 10, Part 3. And this will be our final part. We'll wrap up the mission in this one. And when we left off, I was having trouble switching these trains that had been taking lumber to our contract in Marinette. That's fulfilled, and I was having trouble switching them over to Green Bay. It's working now. I don't know what to tell you about that. Maybe just reloading was all it took. This one's right. This one, okay, we want to switch this one over. Oh, and I want to tell them, see, the ones in the station don't seem to want to change. I can't say I love that. Well, that one changed. All right, I'm getting confused. How about you, T52? Okay, that's just weird. It showed that it hadn't changed. Now it has changed. But anyway, it looks like they're all working now the way we want them. We want them to go over here and fill up Green Bay. And we've got, what else we got coming here? Okay, this one needs to be going to Green Bay. Because it already has a load. That one's fine. He just sits there and unloads paper into this printing house. Let's see. So how do we look? Let's see what we look like in Chicago. We've got 400 days left. Oh, while I'm thinking of it, let me make sure we got research going. Of course I don't. Okay. I could have sworn I started all those too. Okay, I'm a little confused here, but anyway. Okay, we've got 5 researches going, 4 people on each one. Chicago. I can't see. A train's in the way of my, there we go. There. Wheat is done, meat's done. Steel is almost done. Lumber, we're getting there. Not quite. Let's see if we could run a little more lumber from over here. Our sawmill's kind of tapped out right now. Where are you going? Oh, here we go. Here goes 6 back to Chicago. Good deal. Good deal. Meet Green Bay. I think I saw Meet Green Bay on its way over. Yes, I did. Let me see up here. Are any of these being held up? All right, this one is unloading wheat, so it's keeping the farm full. Same here. Same here. So we've got plenty of here. We need Meet to Green Bay. I think we're going to duplicate that guy. You know how I play. My answer to everything is more trains. And of course our trains are taking our competitors' routes, but that's all right. We'll live with that. All right, we've got 400 days. I actually think we're in pretty good shape. I think we just might, famous last words, but we might make it. I really, truly wish that there could be some sort of train filtering so I could see who all's using the station maybe, or just any kind of filtering to help me get through all this. I don't know if the developers ever intended people to play this game with this many trains, but by golly, that's how we're playing it. Let's see, why aren't you moving? You should be going to Hinckley. he's just waiting for an opportunity, a free track. And he's probably, you know, he's probably trying to go on this track and waiting on free. Let's see. I'll see if that helps him any at all. Oh no, he shouldn't be going that way. I misread that. There's no way he's going that way. He should be going up this way. I guess he could possibly be going down here and around. Either way, well. Let's just run a bit and see how we're doing. Close factory, no thanks. You can enjoy that. And remember, in this one, our goal, we have to last for 900 more days out of a total of 1,800. We're about halfway through the scenario. We have to be the largest company. The green guy's up to 1.6 million. We're at 7.7 million, so we're doing all right. We just got news of a depression, so all of our goods are going to sell for less. Now, the good news about that is we're not selling many goods. All our goods are freebies. And we have to get up to 10 million company value, and we're approaching 8 now. So we are making a profit even with all these, we're making a profit even with all these trains running, making us no money at all. Look at this, Marinette's grown to the point where it takes passengers now. Now I need to pause and go through these and check to see what's going on. Okay, we finished our iron. Good deal. Do we need iron anywhere? I don't think we do, and if we don't, we're gonna clean house and get rid of some. But I don't know. We might sell off that iron and then get rid of the trains. Let's scroll slowly up here to Green Bay. Green Bay needs iron, so you go to Green Bay. That's T37. T38's already lined up for Green Bay. 36, same thing. 35. We've already finished Marinette. Go to Green Bay. I'm not even bothering to count how many this is. I'm just going to reroute them all up there, and then when we get that full, we'll route them somewhere else. Chicago. Chicago is done. I think we're going to let you take a break. Chicago is done. Take a break. Chicago is done. I'd rather clean up some of these and delete them. Well, this one we can run up to Green Bay. And I need to tell him to go to Chicago next. Otherwise, he'll go back to Kewanee and try to load more iron and get overloaded and then slow everybody down. No, we don't want you to go to Chicago at all. I'm sorry. We want you to go to Green Bay. And that's the next place you need to be, is Green Bay. No, Green Bay. Okay, I'll let it run for a little bit, see if anything clears out. Okay, here's another one. This one's down at the bottom, holding things up. We want you to go to Green Bay, unload there. There we go. You should take off. Don't care. This one's irritating me. I'm going to get rid of it. All right, Marinette. No, we don't want Marinette. I messed that one up so badly I'm going to kill it. Ah! Chicago. Okay, so we've got some. We finished out the grain there. Or if we finished the grain here, we have not. So another one for Chicago. Oh, you know what? Oh no, that's Green Bay. I'm sorry. Green Bay's almost done too. I think he's messed up. Another one for Chicago. Oh man. T41. I don't see if I just keep doing T41 over and over and it's not working. Green Bay, unload. Into the contract. Go to Green Bay next, apply. There we go, that worked. Let's see, how are we looking up here in Chicago? I mean Green Bay, excuse me. Yeah, we still need them. That's T37. That's the one I keep changing. It will not change while it's in this station. I'm just going to have him skip. Now he can go to Green Bay. And then I'll bet you if I add Kewaunee in and load and apply, it'll work. They don't like the changes while they're in the station, apparently. Yeah, see? Okay, we've cleared that out. Research. Start 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we've got lots of stuff here. All our wheat is done. Our lumber's done. I could sell these off, but oh, wait a minute. Make sure our lumber's done in both places. I'm pretty sure it is. What do we got left in? No, they need to go. What did I just do? Dummy. I meant to add Chicago. Chicago, unload. See if he does anything. Waiting for a free track. That's a good sign. Let's go back up there and see what else we can get into. This train here, T32, is says he's selling to City Hall, which would be here. That's okay, you can do that. 54 unloading, we're done with that, so you need to go. Ah, crap. I'll bet this doesn't work. Well, it did, but he's going to the wrong place, so now he'll go to Chicago. That's what we want. Okay, what's this guy doing? Green Bay meat is done. All right, how about Chicago meat? I think Chicago meat is done. This is a level of micromanagement I don't care for, but it's what it takes to get this done. All right, goodbye, Mr. Train. All right, what do we got here? We need a little lumber in Chicago, and it's done. And we've got a couple of trains going that way, so we should be good on that. So Chicago should be done. Let's look at Green Bay. A little bit of iron. So let's get a couple more trains running iron out here, and I think we'll be done with everything. We got lumber going to Chicago, steel, I say iron, steel coming to Green Bay. 2 loads will do it. A couple loads of lumber will do Chicago, and we're done. Oh, we even have iron or steel. Well, we're done with steel, it doesn't matter. One more lumber train and we're done. I need a couple of steel to Green Bay and 1 lumber train to, I hope it's this one. What in the world is this one doing? Why did he just keep going? Why didn't he just sit there and say, I can't do this? And we need steel. We need steel in Green Bay. Oh, he's going to Green Bay. Okay, he just took a weird route to get there. Okay, there's a steel going to Green Bay. This could be our lumber right here. It is. There we go. We finished Chicago. Okay, so what we're going to do with you now, our competitor just bought a lumber or a furniture industry, and we're going to make him pay for it by selling him our lumber. And this guy will just scrap him. So what do we need for Green Bay? We need 1. Oh, I didn't even know this was here. Chicago Development, make it 57,000. And we got that for another bonus. Oh, we need to grow. I didn't even know these existed. I'd never seen them. Marinette Development. We need to grow it to 2,000. Okay, how do we do that? Well, that's easy. We just supply it with whatever it needs. So it's ready to take passengers. So we could take some of these trains that we're tossing and repurpose them. Okay, so this guy here, because I'll bet you once we finish Green Bay, we'll get a task to grow it. So he can sell, grain. He can sell grain to Green Bay. This one, sell to Green Bay, I guess. Actually, this one, can sell to Marinette. And this guy here has lumber, which we can now sell to that furniture factory in Milwaukee. He's still good. And this guy here can sell meat now into the city of Green Bay. Okay, and now we finished it all. Look at that. We got our 10 million company growth. We got refugees in Green Bay. And we got our little 300 we were targeting to do them all. Now we got to develop, we've already developed Chicago, we got to develop Marinette and Green Bay. And what's this? Smart move. What does this mean? The railroad is built to connect Chicago, Marinette, and Green Bay, then why not use it to our mutual benefit? Deliver all the requested commodities to Chicago, Marinette, and Green Bay and help them grow their population. Oh, that would be if we finish both of these, we'll get this one too. So we've got to grow these two cities. They can actually help grow each other too. Let's see if we can get a hint on where we have sleeping. This guy right here. It's got to be. We're going to scratch all that. Now, what we're going to do here is just run passengers back and forth between the two cities we're trying to grow. And they'll, by sending passengers to one another, they'll actually help each other grow. Okay, so that is a good thing. We're keeping this cotton or textiles busy. Oh, they even have mail, and they have mail. My goodness. Meet to Green Bay. Okay, we've got a sleeping one here. That's all right. Here we go. We don't need this anymore. So what you're going to do is go to Green Bay, load mail. Become a mail train between the two. Now we've got passengers and mail going between the two cities. We're going to have a nice double track for everybody. coal? Well, there's coal right up here. We can deliver coal to both towns. Give it a rest, George. Thank you. Okay. We're going to plug in through this station back here. Okay. We'll set up a train. To haul to Green Bay. Add Marinette. And then add Iron Mountain. And add Marinette again. Okay. That'll get coal to both of them. We've got wheat. We need logs, and that should be easy. We've got logs. I think we even have an idle logging. Yeah, right here. What you're going to do now is deliver to Green Bay, then go back and load up again. And go to Marinette and unload. Okay, we've got logs coming into both. We've got coal, we've got meat. I don't think we have meat going into Marinette. We can work on that next. Oh, we can also, they need load. Actually, they have plenty, so that's not a problem. All right, so we're supplying all these and passengers and textiles here, and we'll be supplying mail. Marinette should be really ready to grow. Down here, we're supplying 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not doing textiles. Let's have this guy. Let's have him pick up 8. Drop 4 in Marinette, and then go to Green Bay. And unload 4 there. Add Marinette back in. unload your any mail you might have picked up and start over. Sorry. We're not doing this. This one's just going to sit here and just keep running that wool. Because if we don't do that, we're going to end up with a problem. So we're going to find another train. We've got a train without a purpose in life. Yes, we do, right here. This train is going to go pick up 8 textiles, optionally. Shouldn't have any problem. It's going to pick up 8. And then it's going to add Marinette back in, unload 4 of those. Optionally pick up some passengers if any are around. Go to Green Bay, unload all the stuff you have, load any mail you might have hanging around. And go back to Marinette and unload all your mail. And we'll have to dump the steel. See how that works. This growth strength is new. I've never seen that before. Don't know what it means. I have a feeling it's I mean, to state the obvious, it has something to do with the how well supplied they are. Green Bay is well supplied. Marinette not so much, but I think we're working on improving that as we speak. There, they just got some more textiles. He's headed down to Green Bay. Give Green Bay some passengers and textiles. Picking up some mail, heading back to Marinette. So we want to see these numbers growing, the pop, and we want to see the growth strength growing. So it seems to me that Green Bay is quite good, and Marinette is getting better. And we've got 600 days left. We're at 11 million, and our nearest competitor's at 2, so we're pretty good. And we just spent a ton. We could be way bigger, of course, if we hadn't been doing this, all this complex contract stuff. All right, I've got some trains doing nothing. Let's fix that. They're probably. Here we go. Selling into Chicago. Just go away. Go away. We're not worried about flooding the market. We're not worried about the price. We just want to keep these cities supplied. All right, see, Green Bay doesn't take grain anymore. We'll see if T28 makes progress. This guy is gone. We can expand into steel-based businesses, but I just don't want to. Oh, look at this. We can sell to that whiskey factory and make money. Green Bay needs lumber. Yes, they did. Here we go. No. Oh, this was selling logs. Okay, so now we need to repurpose it. We need it to go to here. And our coal train, whatever happened to it? Could this be it right here? Yes, it could. Did you notice how it went to 1 and went right back down to 0 real fast? That's because the city consumed that 1. So every time it consumed, we get to be declining whiskey prices. We truly don't care. What's wrong with this guy? He's not getting repaired. User error. These guys right here aren't getting repaired either. Bad job setting them up on my part. Otherwise, looks pretty good. So what do we got here? We've got 500 days left. What's going on here that isn't working? That one's okay. Okay, here we go. All right, Marinette has outgrown its wheat, so I think what we're going to do is buy that land, and we're going to put in a farm. And then we're going to sell our wheat into the farm, and we're going to load some meat. Optionally, add Marinette back in. And go. So now we should, well, should have another profitable business. Just what we need. And we could do more people into, I think, both of these. Yes, we could easily run a train. Uh-oh. This is going Milwaukee to St. Paul. We're going to change it. It's going to go Milwaukee to to Marinette. And then we'll have another train. Oh, let's find another passenger train. I'm going to copy this into another train so that line can start up again. But then I'm going to take, I didn't what I meant to do. Then I want to take the one that's here that I copied. Which one is it? This one, I think. No, that's not it. This one. And we want to get rid of St. Paul and add Green Bay. Okay, so now we should be able to get more people into Green Bay and more people into Marinette. And I'm going to double track this. Got all kinds of track running up through there. All right. And research. And any employees? Research costs less, too late. Textile, don't care, okay. Good deal. We could probably clean house on it. We could probably fire some people, but we don't need to. That would be cruel. Barely making money. That big money there is probably selling sales, 1.5 million. We sold a bunch of trains. So we should be returning to a kind of a state of making money, though. To the point we aren't, we're going to have to fix it. Oh, here we go. We got a Z in Marinette. Why is that? Okay, so this, okay. Marinette probably doesn't take coal anymore. Nope, they don't. And Green Bay probably doesn't either. No, they don't. So this train is really not needed. We could use it as a passenger train, or we could just say, take care of yourself. Thank you for your service. And let's go. Got 500 days left. They're both growing. We could potentially put a business in Green Bay and then supply it with what it needs. Like, for example, what a great place to put a clothing factory. Okay, well, if we put a clothing factory in Green Bay, now there's a demand for more textiles and for leather, and we're making both of those in Marinette. So, oh, do I want to buy another train? We got any we could repurpose? Not really. selling to that whiskey refinery is not as important at, no, yeah. We're going to repurpose this train. We could even, I'm going to duplicate it so that the line doesn't go away, but I'm going to go back to this one and we're going to change it out. It's going to go here. Three, 6, 9. Nine. Okay, that'll keep our clothing. Whoops, and I forgot something. Shucks. Where is he? He's up here, isn't he? Yeah. Okay, I wanted him in Green Bay. I want him to load. No, I don't. No, I don't. He can't, they can't consume the clothes there anyway. I can just cancel that. Go back the way, as you were. All right. I need to find we've got one selling books. I need to find it. I thought we had one selling books. We're supposed to have one selling books. Where is it? We need to keep, well, our demand's always full. That's perfect. See, Green Bay, let's take a look at Green Bay. See, here's the demand. So every time we bring passengers in, we can meet these demands. And when you meet these demands, the city continues to grow. And I don't know the exact portion. And we need kerosene. We could do kerosene. If we want to really push up their growth, we can get into the oil business and get a refinery. Refinery right here in a nice spot. Gotta find some oil though. There's a refinery over here. There's oil way down here in Burlington. And a refinery right here. I mean, worst case we could do this one to this one and then ship it all the way up, pardon me, up there, but I'd much rather find one up at this end. Where? I mean, we could even put a refinery in Green Bay, or what does Marinette have? Does it have any space? We could put the refinery in Marinette. Let's do that. We'll put a refinery in Marinette. Then we will go get oil somewhere. Doesn't look good up here. Our oil is going to come all the way down from all the way down here in Burlington. Oh, well here, Kankakee, that's better. That's a little better. We can run it through Chicago, I guess. And let's see if we can't build a little bypass. Okay, so we got a little bypass, and then we can run off of this line. You know what I should have done? That's what I'm going to do. No reason to look in. It's specific to this. The bypass might be useful for other things, but I'm going to run a line off of that down into Kankakee. Do we own the oil well? Nope, but we're about to. Okay. So, we can grab a mobile. He can handle 6. That's nice. We're going to take 6 oil to Marinette. We're going to load 6 kerosene optionally. We're going to add Marinette, unload 3 of these. Three and 3 optionally. Go to Green Bay, and unload kerosene, people, and post. And then we're going to duplicate that train a couple of times and make sure we get this thing going. All right. That should allow us to do kerosene for both cities. All right, both cities are growing. That growth strength, whatever that means, doesn't seem to be that great for Marinette, but I'm not sure what, again, I don't know what that means. Well, I see part of what it means. We don't have a lot of stuff here. They don't need clothing in Marinette. My word. Don't we have clothing in, we do in Green Bay. Oh, you know what? I don't think we have enough. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Actually, I think we're good. I think we've got it. I don't think I've got it like completely under control the way I'd like to have it, but we're looking pretty good. Marinette's growing, and it's only got to get to 20. Green Bay's growing very nicely. It's got to get to 27.5. For some reason we're not getting the what do you call it? Okay, what's wrong with this? Okay, pause. This train is still delivering to the contract. Oh, they don't. Oh, no, it's not. It's not that. They don't need that anymore, and they don't need that anymore. This train. Let's just start over with this guy. Let's go up to Marinette. Pick a bunch of these. Yeah, where's our clothing factory? It's down here, right? And then pick up clothing. The 4 of them in Green Bay. We won't mess with adding anything else in. Oh, and then go back up here and unload the remaining 4. And get rid of all this. And go. Let's follow this one. Oh, Marinette's done. We just need to grow Green Bay. I don't know if there's anything else after this. I doubt it. Research. 1, 2, 3. We've got one more here we can do. That's it. 7, 7, 6. Go. Okay, Green Bay's done. Smart Move's done. I think we've got everything done. They're not giving us any more. I think we've done everything. And our kind of side goal is to have all this research done, and I think we've got enough time to get that done. Yeah, we got 300 days left, so we're cool. We're going to finish off this mission doing everything they ask us to do. Okay, all of our research is done, and we're waiting on last 25 days to tick off, and we will be finished with this mission. So, I hope you enjoyed that. That was fun. It was a lot of work, but that was fun. We got a lot done in that one. Key, I'll go back to it, is get that big start where you have those long passenger mail lines connecting big cities together, making tons of money, and then that money gives you the options. If you have money, you can do all this crazy stuff we did, running all those trains all over the place to supply all those goods. If you don't have the money, you can't do it. You have no options. All right, success. And we got all of our, look at that, we earned 4,700 experience on that mission, so that'll be fun spending that before the next one. Hope you enjoyed that one. I did. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it'll help you become a better player, and I hope you'll join us for our next Railroad Corporation video. Thank you.